Hey, discussion one, how exciting. So what this is now that you're watching is what I'll do for most of the work that I give you, which is just a video narration of the work. Um, and if it's helpful for you, great. If it's not, that's fine too for me anyway. It's not required that you listen to this. Essentially what I'm going to be doing in all of these is going through the assignment or the work that I'm narrating or talking about. I try to stay as verbatim as possible, but I'm not always successful with that. So anyway, this is your first discussion. Just if you have to think about one thing with discussion, it's about expanding your thoughts, not winning. In every both assignment and discussion, there'll be an overview. It just kind of describes the spirit of the assignment or discussion, and then there are the details, kind of the nitty-gritty, what do you got to do. So for this discussion, it's the first discussion, and it'll follow the video that I was not able to share with you. But it's designed to get you to reflect on what you went through, your own formal science education, and thinking about implications of what you reflect for you as an educator. And so what you'll do is you'll watch a short video and then post your responses to 2 prompts in this discussion. You can find the general discussion guidelines through the link there, but in general, just pay attention to the prompts and possibly reread your post before pressing submit. After having reread the prompt, make sure you've read it. Keep it readable. Long streams of consciousness tend to not get deeply read or responded to. And just as a reminder or new if you missed it, the initial post is due on Sundays at 11:59. So for every discussion you post and then you reply to 2 colleagues, and then your replies to colleagues are due Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So for this discussion, you can find the video at the link here. I also do a transcript for much of the material, not all, but as much as I can, I do transcripts. And again, that's another optional means of representation for you. If it's helpful, great. If it's not, okay. But here's what I want you to do. Watch it once. Watch through the video once. It's about 5 minutes long, I think. After having watched it the first time, think about, but don't write anything down, just think about what are the most important idea in the sections. It's actually a bunch of clips, but what are the big ideas? Just think about it. Just get that brain going. And then go back and watch the clip in hand, again, with the transcript in hand. That's usually pretty helpful to kind of have it to refer to. And then take a look at the 2 discussion prompts and just basically post your reply. So the discussion prompt, there's 2 actually, and you have a 100-word limit per prompt. So for the first one, choose a phrase, sentence, or quote that relates to your own formal science education learning experiences. So this is you as a science learner, either way back when or in the present, that you can relate to, or that might be diametrically opposed to what your experiences were. And then the second prompt, which phrase, sentence, or quote, and it has to be different from what you chose in the first prompt, is important when you think about being an educator and why. And I get that this is a kind of an artificial construct I'm throwing upon you, that it has to be different from the prompt or the thing that you chose for prompt 1, because in reality, they might be identical, but I'm just asking you to explore 2 separate ideas or prompts. And then in your replies to colleagues, just respond to 2 colleagues' posts, just building the conversation. Find similarities to what you wrote, describe how the post expanded or changed your thinking, disagree with it, relate it to your own past experience, etc. And that's pretty much it for discussion 1. I hope you enjoy it. This is usually a pretty enriching, exciting, and fun kind of part of the class.